Hello, this is me. Last spring I was on vacation in Italy. Me and my parents went to Venice for 2 days, and it's probably the most beautiful city I have ever seen. Having only boats instead of cars makes this city really different from most other cities around the world. We made use of the boats quite a lot and enjoyed cruising around. On the second day, in the late afternoon, we found ourselves at the northern end of Venice. My goal was to be on the other side of the city for sunset because I had seen a pretty spot I wanted to film. So we decided to take a boat to get to the spot faster. However, after a few minutes we realized that the boat was going in the complete opposite direction. So instead of going to the area in the south, we eventually ended up here. In the first half of the boat trip, I was really annoyed that we took the wrong boat. I was also really nervous because we didn't know where the boat was actually going, so the further we went out, the more scared I got that the original plan would not work out. After about 1 hour though, the boat finally turned around and we were heading back to Venice. My nervousness slowly started to fade away because I knew that we were going back. A few minutes later, I had an important realization. I realized that I don't have any control over this situation. I was just sitting on this boat and waiting until we returned to Venice. So I thought, why not just accept it the way it is and make the best of it? From that point on, I just tried not to think about the original plan anymore and instead be present and enjoy the beautiful water around me. Another realization was that it doesn't make sense to be upset about the situation. Actually, it doesn't make sense to be upset about anything in life. Being upset is bad for you and all the people around you. Instead, it's much better to always focus on the positive things in life, like in this case, the beautiful scenery around me. From that point on, I could actually really enjoy the rest of the boat trip since I got rid of my negative thoughts and started to be optimistic instead. When we returned to the station where we entered the boat, we went back on land and walked to the spot where I originally wanted to go. Despite the delay, we still managed to get there before sunset and I could get some really nice shots. Even though my plan worked out in the end, it would have been better if I hadn't had this expectation because then I probably wouldn't have been upset in the first place.
Open your eyes to golden light. There's a world of wonder painted in the sky. What a beautiful sight. It's all waiting for you. It's all waiting for you. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Aurora, the light of day. It's all before you.
So my key takeaways from that trip are the following. Accept everything that happens in your life, especially if you can't control it. Try to always stay positive, no matter what situation you're in. It doesn't make sense to be upset about anything. And last but not least, drop your expectations.
We'll chase the sky, watch us shine. It's in our eyes, burning bright. It's just the beginning. It's all waiting for you.
Thanks a lot for watching, I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.